those. Hello, my fellow wingers. I didn't want to come out with champagne because we're winging it in the kitchen with Kay. Good morning, my fellow wingers. This morning we're gonna make scones. Now, on a typical Sunday morning, I would have already begged Matt to go down to our local community food co-op and please pick me up one of the tastiest scones I've ever eaten. Their recipe is my favorite. But in times of quarantine, we cannot run down to the community food co-op whenever we want, so we're gonna make scones. We're gonna have to wing it though because I don't keep heavy cream on hand, so we're gonna use coconut cream, and I think it's gonna be delicious. So let's get started. Here in my food processor, I've already measured out 4 cups of flour. To that, I will add a half a cup of sugar, and 4 tablespoons of baking powder, 4 tablespoons or a 1/4 cup, but this spoon fits nicely in there, so we'll just do that. Now a half a tablespoon of salt. That looks like about a half a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more. Okay. All right, and now we pulse. We're gonna just bring these dry ingredients together so that they're all uniform in there before we add our butter. And spinning that around. So we kept the butter in the fridge until now because there's only a couple things that are particular about scone making. One is that the butter must be kept cold. And we're gonna get it in the food processor, and I'm gonna try not to touch it a whole lot more than this. And then back into the fridge while we get our wet ingredients together. Here we go. Now, before we get going, I'll just toss these butter chunks in the flour to try to help separate them so they can evenly disperse in our flour mixture. Careful. So we want these little tiny pebbles of butter in our flour, and this feels perfect. So now I'm gonna stick this back in the fridge. For our wet ingredients, we need 2 eggs. And to this we will add a cup of coconut cream. Let's whisk that together. Yeah! Oh, and some vanilla. Why not? I want to. We're gonna do a half teaspoon plus whatever fell in outside of the spoon there. All right. Mixing, whisking our coconut cream and egg mixture and vanilla. And now it's ready to add to our dry ingredients. So I have this big bowl, and I'm gonna dump my flour butter mixture in. We'll create a well in the center to dump our wet ingredients in. Now we'll bring this together by hand to ensure we don't overmix. So now I'll dump it out onto the surface and take a look and see that there's still floury spots and buttery spots, but I don't want to overmix, so. All right, now let's just pour this into a wad. We have our wad, let's cut it in half. I'm gonna use my knife so I can stop touching this dough. So now we're just gonna make 2 separate dough balls. see, we didn't need to mix the of it because we are still mixing it while we're making these circles. So it's great. All right, I'm gonna put some fruit in that, on top of that. We have some raspberries here. I'm just gonna smash them down. Too much fruit, but how much is too much, really? Okay. No, but seriously, they won't bake if you put too much. So try to find a happy medium, a reasonable amount. This looks like pretty reasonable to me. The dough will still be able to bake and everything. All right, stop talking and put the dough on. All right, so now we have this beautiful circular giant scone, which we are gonna cut into triangles. So first down the middle. Okay, we have our pan ready. There's scone dough everywhere. And before we get them onto the pan, I just wanna paint some coconut cream on the top. And let's just paint some of this on the top. I think it will help with browning, which is nice, and we're gonna stick some sugar on the top, so it'll help stick it. Maybe just one more dash for good measure, and done. Oh, that looks beautiful. We're gonna eat so many scones. We'll just 8 today, but. All right, so we'll put these babies in the oven at 400 degrees. So while we wait for the scones to get ready, I'm just gonna go down to the basement and check for another bottle of champagne. Okay, great news, everybody. Look at these beauties. I'm gonna just put them here on my cooling rack, but oh baby, we did it. So this is really, really exciting because now we know that even if we don't have real cow's milk cream, we can still make scones. And dare I say, these look pretty legit. So now we must taste. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend, and oh, nope, not the weekend, because I don't know what day this is coming out. So enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time on Winging It in the Kitchen with Kay. Work it. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Mix, mix, mix. Pan, put it on the pan, and